guys! So I wanted to make this video pretty much just about my reading goals for 2017. I mentioned in one of my last videos that I have a plan for how to tackle the problem of having too many books on my shelves that I haven't read. And that plan is to read big books. I've been wanting for a while to reorganize my bookshelves, and so I first took a ruler and measured the 30 biggest books I had and put them in order from biggest to smallest and set those aside. And then with the rest of my books, I decided to split them into read books and unread books so that I can have my so-called permanent collection together and kind of just see how I feel about it, and then have all of my unread books together to make them more in my face and more of a reminder that I need to read them. So after I had finished measuring the 30 biggest books that I have, I kind of had this idea, what if I just keep going and measure the rest of my unread books and organize them from biggest to smallest? And instead of reading just the 30 biggest books that I have in 2017, what if I just keep going after that until I have read even the smallest book? And I know it wouldn't happen in 1 year or probably even 2 years, and maybe it won't happen at all because I suck with reading plans, and that's why I never do read-alongs or booktubeathons or book clubs or anything like that, because I just can't hold myself to a specific reading plan like that. So we'll see how it goes, but it was a lot of fun at least. And my biggest book is Stephen King's The Stand, which comes in at 6.5 centimeters. And the 30 biggest books that I am hoping to read this year are a pretty good mix of things. There's nonfiction and fiction, and there's kids books and adult books and scary books and fun books, fantasy and regular fiction. Some of it has really big print, some of it has really tiny print, some of it is mostly pictures. So I think that even though they're all big books, there's still enough different from each other that it would be an interesting and engaging reading experience throughout the year, and maybe I wouldn't get tired of reading just big books. But if I do have plenty of small books, and I know exactly where they are now. You can see behind me, I have all my small books right there. And this shelf and below and this whole shelf here are all books that I have read, and this shelf and above, which is just 2 shelves, and then 3 shelves next to that, and then 5 narrow shelves next to that are all books that I have not read. So we'll see how it goes. And taking a look at what these 30 biggest books are, they are not very diverse, as is most of my physical collection. So I will continue to read diverse ebooks, which I do have quite a lot more of. And of course, there are new books coming out in 2017 that I'll be reading, and library books that I'll come across, and series that I'm reading that I'm borrowing from family members, so it's not going to be just strictly those 30 books. I did make my 2017 Goodreads challenge 50 books, since it's just kind of a standard, and in 2016 I read 76 books, which is the most I've ever read, but I'll get more into that in a different video. So maybe I'm insane by deciding to read only big books in 2017, but I think it will be good. We'll see. Let me know what you think, and if you've ever done anything similar. And if you're curious, my thinnest unread book is SEO Trot by Roald Dahl, which I think I read as a child, but I'm just counting it as unread because I don't really remember it, and I haven't read it in my adult life. So just for comparison, here are the biggest and smallest books that I have. And when I say big, I mean just the width of the spine, because that's how much actual shelf space they take up, not how tall or short or whatever. So that's my reading plan for 2017. If you don't already, you can follow me on Goodreads and see my progress, since I'm on there constantly and definitely more often and consistently than I am making videos, but I'm going to continue making videos, but just don't count on any kind of regular plan because that's just not my style. I am Hey Hey Books on Goodreads, so I should be pretty easy to find, and I would love to hear what your reading plans are for 2017, and I hope that it will be a great year. I know parts of it will probably not be so great, but all the more reason to read and just escape into other stories for a while, especially more diverse ones. So that's all for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!